Yeah, it just really sweats out that provolone. So you live in St. Louis,
Provel.
but Provel? Oh, yeah, that's a St. Louis cheese.
I know, but I'm just saying. I mean, we're right by St. Louis.
That is
I
true.
just said that was like even Provel. We have emos here, so I just
Yeah, we do have
I
an
think
emos.
that Alton's more Provel.
I mean, maybe. I could see
We
that.
can't. I'm not going to argue about cheeses. Sorry.
Leave it to you to argue about cheese. So what's your favorite cheese?
Oh god, I like blue cheese.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, give me some moldy
The
ass
stinky,
cheese.
the
man.
better. Oh.
Yeah.
I love blue cheese, but only if I stuff it in a date.
Okay.
And like I get like a little fig syrup and I make a whole night of it, or I wrap it with bacon.
All right.
Yes.
Can't go
The
wrong there.
bacon wrapped dates stuffed with blue cheese is fantastic. So
And just like slaps me across the face as
oh
hard
my
as he
god.
could, and then calmly returns to his truck to resume his evening. Right.
Okay.
And I write
Shit.
in my book and I tell it in the story. That night, I learned the world operates differently at 2 a.m. Because as upset as I was, nobody was about to make a fuss. Nobody was about to get the police involved. It was done, and the show would go on. And of course, I did start the whole thing.
I was going to say, you kind of
Right? You know?
had it covered.
And
And,
so-
at least all he did was slap you. Like, he could have, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
Like,
And so, and then, like 6 months later, so
And I don't know what it's like to have like attraction to like other masked people, but like I have like this weird internal feeling of, I was sort of forced into this mold of gender against my will. Because like I'm a big bearded man, I'm a giant guy. I like chopping wood. I drive an
Yeah.
old classic car, but it's like there's aspects of masculinity that I will never actually understand that I was just going through the motions of. Because if I didn't, I'm suddenly cast out with everyone else and have to scramble to find my way up. So,
well, I mean, the fact that our president has dyed hairsprayed bouffant and
oh yeah,
you know, all this base and fake tan and is that people attribute masculine qualities to that. It just, you know, it really feels like we're in the Twilight Zone, really.
it really does.
yeah. It shows the power of propaganda, and I think Cambridge Analytica in like 2015 with the whole election shit they were pulling. You remember that where they would get everybody's Facebook info and like create like psychographic analyses of them? I think we're seeing the complete turn of that because Steve Bannon was involved in shit like that. So Steve Bannon's still some sort of weird sage for these incel freaks, you know? Like,
And they all hate you for sure. It seems
oh
like
yeah,
they fixate on you big time.
it's kind of fucked up. I mean, you've experienced that. You're a journalist.
Yeah.
There's like you. I'm sure you've been the subject of
What's so
people's-
strange is the ones that fixated on me are within the queer community.
Really?
You know, I mean the heterosexual main population will post comments that they wish I was dead, you know, things like that. But you know, it's really the ones that give me the most grief are kind of narcissist types within the queer community that fixate on me for one reason or the other. And then
Interesting.
sometimes they metastasize and like join forces.
Yeah, I'm noticing mine are doing that.
Yeah.
I've been doing like the little red yarn thing. I've got goons on it. I've
Right.
got people who work in jobs that are very interesting and that I'm not allowed to know about sometimes that are sending me like complete person maps, text analysis based on different profiles, a real weird web of connections. And I'm like, why are like 5 different people showing me the same map of humans? I don't like this. This is starting to get a little creepy.
Do these people live in Alton or just
Yes.
Okay.
Most of them live in this area. So it's like there are people hate watching this right now
Oh sure.
that are like, I bet I'm not on that map. I bet I'm not on that map of people. I'm so crafty.
Yeah, and they're all nameless. It's like if you're so tough, why are you?
Oh no, some of them steal my name, like an old timey fae from like the legends.
Yeah.
It's like they'll steal my name and my face, and then they'll comment under things and be like, I'm so gay. I'm so gay. And I'm like, dog, you and my wife and I all wish I was a little more gay. Like, I can give you non-binary all day. Like, I can give you that for days because I really don't think I fit into a gender binary. But at the same time, it's like, Oh, my haters are going to take this and be like, I told you he was one of them queers. I told you that's what he was. They already say my maiden name is Sellers. It's great.
Okay,
Like,
moving on. Out
Okay,
in
my
St.
bad.
Louis.
All right.
Sorry.
Get back on track. I am a mother after all. Let's
Okay.
go. Okay.
And
So this episode you did a write-up about Steven? I know he passed away recently, and I was really
yes.
sad. And he was
So
really...
Maxie Glamour wrote that
Okay.
about Stephen Holdsworth. And so we really do try to get a really great cross-section of the community in that magazine.
Sorry, I'm just...
I just Nicole's casually, leisurely thumbing through the pages.
I am.
So how long have you been a journalist?
I'm learning. Wouldn't you question that if your partner was like that much? Is he that? He doesn't seem that smooth.
He has an excuse for everything. He had money.
Okay.
You know, so
Where
if
did he
you
get the money?
Yeah,
though?
where is he getting them? We gotta,
you know, fraud and pyramid schemes. He was always
Okay.
involved in pyramid
He's a
schemes.
hustler for sure.
Yeah, and so he knew how to throw around money. He was a server at a restaurant in Plano that he fronted like he was part owner of. And when he was at work there, he'd act like he was part owner, which can come off as just being a super great employee, right? But he would like pre-interview people when that wasn't his job. And, you know, like he was one of the owners, and then they'd go back for the real interview, and it was just a repeat of the same questions. But it made them think when they were hired that he was more than he was.
Oh my
He's probably
God.
really smart. His IQ's probably off the chain for all this shit. You don't think so?
No, he could
Like,
be.
I don't
yeah,
know.
in
I
certain
just
ways.
think
I mean, just to have the confidence. That he
Yeah.
has.
Guess yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a chemical imbalance, a personality disorder to have confidence that high.
You know, I once had a friend who, and she did believe him. This dude told her that their relationship cured his cancer. He lied about having cancer, and she really did. She's like, told me, Nicole, he's in remission. And I was like, bitch, do you really believe that?
It's depressing what people
Yes.
believe.
Did a Dustin Mitchell.
And people don't want to know they've been grifted.
No.
I'm sure you found that out. You try to tell people, hey, I need to tell you this, and then they're mad at you.
Oh, absolutely. Like, because so much of everything's built on this foundation that everything you see around you is true and always will be. And it's like, no, nothing is real. All of this could collapse. We are just one breath away from crumbling at any moment. And that's why it's such a fun ride.
Yeah.
It's like if somebody tells me that I've been grifted, I'm like, well, God damn it. I think I got grifted, man. I better not get grifted again. Shit. Because if I got grifted one time, I'm going to get grifted another time.
Yeah.
And a time after that. So in that book, like, it's something that is a tactic of brown shirts. Like, it's kind of scary, but no one really liked what they did outside of like a few people who are just idiots.
Yeah.
And just normal ass people who are like, you know what? I saw a picture of that guy eating a Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream cone. I'd believe he diddles kids. I had my tongue out real sensual on it. It was a whole vibe. Like, had I known the next week I would be called a pedophile on a billboard, probably wouldn't have eaten a Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream cone like that, you know? Like you live, you learn. But at the same time, the amount of people who've come out and just said, like, hey, you've pissed off the right people if this is the way they're attacking you. Like,
You know, I really don't read a lot of the comments typically.
smart. Good for
And
your
I kind of
mental
think of it as they want in here so bad.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you already exist in there, though.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I kind of think it's like this hatch. It's like as much as I can, I try to keep it locked because
I respect that.
You know, but once in a while I'll check in. And
I have a personal favorite commenter that we have on Sunken Press now. I think he's one of our only top fans, Robbie. Every time we post something about a crime, he'll say, and you'll go to jail, yes, and your hands will go behind your back, yes, and you'll be hogtied, yes, and you'll go to jail, yes. Every first letter's capitalized. And and I'm like, Robbie, what does this mean? And he's like, jail is their favorite place, yes. Handcuffed, yes. And every single time, without fail. And I think that he's my new favorite person in the whole wide world. But usually we don't have haters on our Sunken Press Facebook yet. Okay. Haters, you're free to join there. I mean, if I've blocked you on my personal page.
Make sure to watch our videos, though.
Yeah, watch our
Your views
videos.
matter,
Like,
too.
drive our engagement if you want. do whatever you need, but we'll probably like delete your comments if they're hateful because I don't like that. I don't like platforming people to do their hateful rhetoric.
Back in Bush's first term is when I had the most haters. I was doing some things.
Really? You asked me if I believed in it before
Right,
we turned
yeah.
the cameras on, and I do. In fact, actually, I lived in a haunted house across from the Simmons firm,
Okay.
and so one night I had a shitty roommate. Fucking hate this guy, but he was passed out on the couch. And he had brought this girl over who he was trying to talk to, but he passed out. And she and I were sitting on the couch, and she was reading my astrology chart. It's getting a little spooky. And all of a sudden, above us, we just hear footsteps just cross the threshold of this dude's room and like circle his room and then walk back out. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Because he's passed out on the couch. So we go up there. There's no one up there. Not a goddamn person up there. So I'm like, okay, yeah, well, this is a haunted house. So then I started dating my current wife, and she would come over in this house, which smelled like gross shit because rats lived in the walls. It could have been condemnable. It was a horrible.
It was really bad.
It was really bad. There was a inflatable pool in the driveway because every time the Simmons firm people would get off work, I would just be lounging in there drinking Modelo's and yelling at them, calling them suits. And it was a hoot. I had a great
That
time.
was prime, Corey.
I was always on gas station herbs. I would go down to the gas station, say, give me your finest herbs. So I'd go on a kratom and rhino pill bender. Terrible mix. So that sets the mood for the haunted house.
Yeah.
But so I'm in this bed that the box springs had collapsed, so it's a taco bed with my new girlfriend, and she looks out the door and just goes, Corey, where's the fucking hall light? I'm like, what do you mean? So I look up and everything's shadows. There's like shadows that look like they're trying to creep into the room. And I just go, hey, get out of here. You're not supposed to do that. And it all just sucked back out, and the hall light came back on, and she just goes, I don't know what the fuck's up with your house, but I don't like staying here anymore. So we did a seance to get rid of it. Right. So we gathered some people, and in this room, that was my old roommate's room, where we heard the footsteps, we lit a candle, and the flames seemed to jump around the entire room. And it felt like something was playing Duck, Duck, Goose with us. So like our hair would stand up on the back of our necks as we would feel it pass. And one of our friends just goes, I like it. I want to take it home with me. And I was like, okay, well, we'll give it a name. And I don't want to tempt the demon, so I won't tell you the name that they gave it. But I will say it's a very uncommon name, and it's a name of somebody who seriously wronged Tabitha. Oh. And she was like, I felt it look at me and smirk when it said that name. And ever since then, the house wasn't haunted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was super fucking spooky. It was so spooky. So here's my pie saw bird rant. Very few people get the full rant.
Okay.
But I like you. I like you a lot. You're a great storyteller.
Right.
I have to tell you.
Okay.
So, and whenever Marquette found it, he described it as a sea monster with the face of a cat, mixed with a man, a giant beard, and antlers, and spikes running down its back, and a fishtail. No wings.
Right, yeah.
They blew up the bluffs where it was, and John Russell from Shirtlift College, he slapped on some wings of the Thunderbird motif and said, that's the payasaw, and he stole the word, and the word payasaw is a French bastardization of an Algonquin word that means the little people of the forest. And the wings came from the mythology of the Thunderbird, and the rest of the form came from the Mishapishau, which is a water panther that's said to guard copper deposits. But there's no copper deposits in Alton. However, in 1937, they caught a bull shark in Alton.
Oh, wow.
Because bull sharks, they'll swim all the way up a river and go to a confluence and just devour fish. Mm-hmm. They're also very aggressive and then get up to 10 feet in length. So my hypothesis is that we had one of those in the rivers, and like it was a common enough sighting that there was a warning about it. Right. And because they already had the motif of a water panther, it sounds like a water panther, especially with a big spike on its back, a spiky fishtail, and cartilage, if you touch it weird, feels like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking that it was a marker to indicate that bull sharks are constantly feeding at the confluence. But I'm just some guy. But I know all the things I told you as evidence are true.
Sure. Well, the fact, though, that these murals struck fear in the hearts of these French
Yes.
explorers, they were very scary looking, and yet people chose to build this mighty settlement right under these warnings. And, but
Oh my God.
The First Lady, it's called the First Lady of Alton Embroiled in International Scandal, because she was on the BBC. I mean,
Yeah.
she was everywhere, and all this time she's holed up at Steve Potter's house, like in his garden, like watching the phone and being all, freaked
Oh my
out.
God, that's so funny. I'm actually
was a
going
really-
to that bar later
Okay.
because
No
it's
way.
one of the bars that got the late night liquor licenses knocked out.
Oh,
I
wow.
do feel bad for her though, because literally like 3 weeks before that, I was doing blow at Hiram's. I was gonna be. That was my little cocaine phase. and
But
I
you weren't breaking COVID proto.
Oh yes, I was.
Oh, you were breaking COVID proto to do blow at Hiram's?
I'm a nurse and I was getting texted 3 times a week, so I felt pretty confident that if I got
You
it, I
should
can-
get a shirt
I
that
know.
says "I broke COVID proto at
Yeah, that's-
Hiram's bar."
I just didn't get caught. I mean, a lot of people were doing that. I'm not proud of it, but I did feel more confident because I was being
So there
tested
was, like-
regularly.
So
and I
there's
had
enough
access to
people
tests.
that there could be a shirt that said "I broke COVID proto at Hiram's
man.
bar," and all I got was this T-shirt.
We call our part of Tower Grove South Gray Fox Hills because it's all around the gay bar there.
Okay.
And it's a very gritty, like, ungentrified part of Tower Grove South, and we live 5 doors up from Gray
There
Fox.
was just 5 of us, though. I'm not saying it was a rager, okay? Like 5. There was 5 people, which is like a family, if you think about it.
I don't know the last time I gathered around the table and did cocaine with my family, but I can remember the last time my mom did. So I'll give you that one.
Anyway, I just feel like I felt bad for the woman, though. I was like, one of her like worst moments got,
Yeah.
I like her too.
and I like her too. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I'm
feel like
she,
I feel like she got a bum deal on
She
that
did,
one.
and
Is she
how-
still in town?
like I said,
I don't know.
I will, to this day, I will say that I don't like how she kind of just got like, like, oh, it was all her. Oh yeah, my wife.
Women
my
always
wife.
get
like,
blamed for
Yeah, I
everything.
was gonna
Yeah,
say
I'm
that's
like-
misogynistic
I was like,
as
you
fuck. The Grafton Drag Show.
Yeah.
Did you cover that?
I wrote it that was going to happen. Yeah.
Awesome. There was one protester, and he was holding a sign that said, "Put down the bottle and pick up a Bible." Didn't even have anything about like drag shows or nothing.
Right.
Apparently, he just goes around the county doing that. He left by the time it started.
I did like the complaints of some after we held it. I saw a few comments on some articles, and one woman was like, "Oh, I got too political and too about gay people. It's a fucking drag show."
Oh no, the drag show's
The
about gay
drag
people.
show? Yeah.
Oh what? No fucking way, dude. Really?
Yeah, it was quite
Shit.
amusing. I trolled her for a little bit because I was on work break.
Oh, see, I block them all. Like, I'll look at a news comment section now and just be, huh, wow, this is really cool. What do they mean, negative comments? My block list is like 1,200
Wow.
people long.
When somebody I love pisses me off and I don't want to like badly react, I just go to news comments and just troll people. It helps. It's like an outlet. It really
Sure,
is. Like,
yeah.
it's just like, I'm not taking it seriously. I know you're a fucking idiot. So like,
Right.
Do you
I'm
guys
just
ever
saying,
get trolled on Facebook?
Yeah, I really don't read a lot of the comments typically.
Smart. Good for
And
your
I kind
mental
of
health.
think of it as they want in here so bad.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you already exist in there, though.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I kind of think it's like this hatch. It's like as much as I can, I try to keep it locked because,
I respect that.
but once in a while I'll check in. And
That's
yeah,
the-
Bubbies and Sissies, I'm restocking that today, so they should have plenty if you go by there.
Oh, hell yeah. I was going to go by there later tonight, too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll have one
is
of the...
this mine to keep? I can keep
Yes.
this? Heck yeah. My daughter just came out a few months ago.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to expose her to more stuff.
Is she
Good.
still mad at me for calling it?
No, just like you explained, everyone knew she was gay.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, you sent me that video of her TikTok, and I was just like, wow, Nicole, congratulations, you've raised a wonderful lesbian. And like, what, a month later, she was like, Mom, I'm a lesbian. And it's like, duh.
I mean, we've been making jokes since she was like 4 that it was probably a possibility. but
Tabitha
yeah.
knew for longer than I did, because Tabitha's mostly like queer. She's just like, yeah, no, that's a gay kid. Nicole's raising a gay kid. I love it.
I
So
love it.
congratulations to
Yeah,
Anna.
so I'm excited.
We're
to
all
share
very
some-
proud
I mean,
of her.
She's very too young for this, but I still she'll have fun looking at the pictures.
Oh, good.
I can't wait till her teenage phase where she realizes how cool the kind of stuff that you have is. Where she's like, my mom's got this issue of Out in STL from like 4 years ago.
I hope so. I hope when she's like an older, like, 16, 17, she still thinks I'm cool.
Oh, no.
That would really be nice.
You are, like, if I had to be reincarnated as a queer girl in Alton, Illinois, I would pick you as a mom all day.
Aw, thank
Like
you.
1,000%.
Thank you.
Especially as a teenager. Maybe not so much as a little kid. I feel like I'd see too much. But as a teenager, for sure. 1,000. Like, if I could reincarnate and be like 13, damn. Yeah, that's where I'd be.
I appreciate that very specific age.
Very specific age.
Do
yes.
you have anything else you'd like to share with us, though?
My parents were dying.
Yeah.
I had just found out my dad's dark, horrible secrets.
Okay.
I had a lot to process, so
Yeah.
I would see things through different eyes. My friend AJ was killed in a triple homicide. It was.
We know him.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know AJ? Oh my God,
And
he
his
was
partner.
Yeah, and his mom
Yeah.
was the third. So it was one of like, it rocked me because one of my oldest best friends was his roommate. So I'd go over there and we would just kick it. Like AJ was one of the funniest people I'd ever met in my entire life. Like really got close with him because he lived with one of my best friends. So I'd be over there like 3 times a week and sometimes it'd just be me and AJ kicking it. And then like I developed this really close relationship with him and then find out about probably 3.5 years later, like that happened after I kept building this and I was just devastated, man. It was,
Right.
and so I lost it. I lost a lot of shit. I lost the way I viewed Alton. And once both of my parents died, even though, it's complicated, but once they both died, I had this new outlook. Like I used inheritance money to buy a house. I got a garden. I got a stupid car.
Yeah.
Sometimes orphans are like,
and
it's better.
and then I realized like I had made this decision to set roots down while I was still disenchanted.
Yeah.
So I was like, dog, you ask yourself to shit or get off the pot and you just shat. You shat all over it. You bought a fucking house, paid off your father or your parents, your in-laws. You paid them off. You bought a house. You're here now, man.
Yeah.
This is your city. Take accountability for it. So then I started going, you know what? I'm going to give myself a little time to heal. I quit my day job. I drifted a bit. And then I started picking up the pen again. It was the bagel incident, the Wood River food truck.
Yeah.
The guy who held the sign that said CMB boiled buttholes. That man single-handedly brought me back into the fray.
Wow.
I pulled up and I was like, I need to know what the fuck is going on in Wood River with this bagel incident. I need to know. So I dove into it. I used all of my powers and I felt this dopamine rush that I hadn't felt in years. Just this big ol', oh my God, I solved a local mystery. Wow. Oh my God, I found the truth that other people hadn't. And I put it out there just on my personal Facebook and then everybody went wild about it. And then right after that, the Studio 420 shit happened. And I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'm back. Boys. Fuck it. I'm back. So I started working part-time for the Jersey County Journal, Calhoun News Herald. Because I wanted to, like, dip my toes in. Rural news was fun. I enjoyed bringing, like, the alternative urban beat to it, where I'm like, I come from Alton. I'm just south of you, but we're so much more cosmopolitan. You won't believe the words I can throw in there. So it was fun. I enjoyed doing that. I really like small town rural politics. So then I quit that to be a marketing director at a dispensary. Decided that I crave doing this. So I prayed to whatever God was left that somebody would call me up out of the blue and say, hey, Corey, we have like a podcast or a radio call-in show. You don't have to do anything with editing. You just have to talk and do research. And then, like, maybe you can write sometimes. And then our producers here that live here in this house that we're filming this, they called me up and they said, hey, Corey, we're putting together a podcast. Do you want to do it? And then it just restarted it.
Okay.
So I've become, sorry for the tangent, but it's
sure.
like, it's the journey of, like, hating a place because of the state of mind I was in. Really good sushi
has
spot.
Actually opened up some really good like chocolate covered creations. This is anime woman owned cafe that had the Dubai chocolate. That was the
nice.
first place.
Yeah,
around here
Granite's
that
having
really
a bit
did
of a
it.
resurgence.
They
these
are
days.
actually.
Oh,
It
really?
still
Good.
smells like shit.
Yeah.
But they're bouncing back. They're doing
Good,
it.
good.
Wood River's trying their best.
Yeah.
They are.
We'll
They're trying
see.
to revitalize their own downtown and do
Yeah,
things
like,
Wood River.
I
but-
think a lot of the people escaping Missouri to come to Illinois are revitalizing our towns.